4 units pulled up over here.
How are you, sir?
I don't answer questions.
You independent?
I don't answer questions.
Oh, okay, but you said today. I
don't answer questions.
I'm just curious.
What's your name and your badge number?
Who's you asking for? Mine?
Both.
My badge number is 4188. My name is Officer C. Carpenter. So
Care to tell me why there's been so many stops in this area?
Absolutely,
here?
That's what I was just about to inform you. So, this general area, the whole shopping complex has had numerous shootings, large brawls. So, we've been directed to come down here to show a presence, letting people know that we are out here trying to keep the community safe. We're not harassing anybody by any means. We're just making stops, letting people know we're out here. And, have you seen anything that we should be aware of?
I've seen a lot of people getting pulled over in this area.
Yeah. So,
who directed you down here?
So we go off of statistics. So wherever the biggest crime trend is where my unit goes. So it doesn't matter where it's in Fort Worth. It can be in a high-end area. It can be down here, Hewlin and Oakmont, Hewlin Bend area. But yeah.
So you're saying the crime statistics might be higher in this area than other areas in Fort Worth?
This is one of our hot spots, yes, sir.
You think maybe those statistics are high because people are getting pulled over more in this area, or what do you think factors into that?
We're responding to the statistics is what we do.
Okay.
So we're
like based on 911 calls, or how do you come up with those statistics?
Yeah, so like I said, there's numerous shootings in this general complex in the past 2 or 3 months alone. There's been 2 or 3 shootings. Some of those are double shootings, large brawls, people being injured. So we're out here trying to be preventive control.
Okay, yeah, I've never seen that before.
And we're a data-driven police department, so instead of going out and just making stops in the wrong areas or whatever, we go where the problems are. We're just trying to alleviate anything else from escalating.
What division are you guys with?
So we're the Fort Worth Police Department. We're on the west side of Fort Worth.
This is the West Division? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I didn't see it on your vehicles, that's why I asked.
So our unit is rapid response, and the unit name is kind of self-explanatory. So wherever the crime statistics are is where our unit gets directed to.
Have you ever been hired to any other police departments prior to being with West Division?
No, sir.
No? Okay.
So West Division is Fort Worth. That's just like the side of town that we're working in.
Okay. Yeah, we've been dealing with some issues with police in Fort Worth, arresting people for filming.
Really?
One of the things they like to throw up is interference with public duties.
Yeah. I mean,
it states in the law that it has to be criminal negligence.
So, I mean, the officer has the discretion as long as it's reasonable to make that call.
Or it has to be lawful.
So, like last night, we saw you recording. We didn't harass you, right?
You was out here last night when I was recording?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
because I've been seeing a lot of stops coming in this area.
Sure, it's not like you're, inserting yourself into our stop and asking us questions, distracting us. You're doing it from a safe distance, and we don't have any issue with that.
Well, you are allowed to speak from the sidewalk. Like, let's say if you're conducting an illegal search, and I've filmed illegal searches.
Traffic stop, and we're trying to have a conversation with the driver, and our attention is diverted to something else, and we ask you to please go away, and you don't, then you could be interfering.
So we're
not really lawfully, though. I mean, you have a right to speak. Houston v. Hill, you can speak from a sidewalk. Let's say you're pulling somebody over, and I'm saying, hey, you have a right to deny searches. You can revoke consent any time.
Right.
You have a right to speak.
With our conversation with the person in the car.
Well, Part D of that penal code states that free speech is a defense to prosecution.
I mean, we're not going to argue with it.
It has to be physical interference. And I'm not saying you guys have done this to me in the past.
We've seen you around.
But I have seen. Go ahead.
Hello. We're just introducing ourselves.
Okay. And I'm not saying you guys have. I don't believe I've had this issue out of West Division, but I have seen other departments with this issue. I've had.
You ever been arrested for something like that? No.
I'm not going to get into that. I'm just saying I've seen issues where people were filming, walking across the street at a crosswalk, right?
Yeah.
And then approached by officers and told a bunch of different numerous commands, arrested. I've seen people speaking, saying this is what this person's rights are. And not every interaction goes the same. I understand there might be people that hold cameras that don't carry themselves the same way as I do. But part of the problem I'm having with the police, and I think a lot of people are having, specifically with Fort Worth, is the whole arresting people for the interference when they're standing there filming and speaking alone. I think really what it boils down to is police are on a power trip and want to arrest somebody or cause harm to them. That's what I believe it is.
City council?
No, I brought it up I brought it up online, though.
You can tell us all day long. You can tell the followers all day long. It won't make a difference until you go to city council.
You're saying I should go to city council and...
Absolutely, yeah. If you have an actual grievance, it's something that we're doing. Bring it up. And if the legislation needs to be changed, they'll change it.
That's why I'm filming out here, because I've been seeing a lot of illegal searches. I've seen, a lot of First Amendment rights violations out here. I'm out here to make sure people's rights are being upheld and people ain't getting harassed.
Be safe.
All right.
See you around.
All right, that was West Division, y'all. See what the chat's saying. Well, the one officer didn't know the law, guys. He thinks that just by speaking, that's what the interference is. When the law clearly states it's a defense to prosecution by just speaking. They're saying if you're interjecting yourself into a police interaction, then they can arrest you for interference. I explained to him Part D says that's a defense. And he was saying, like, you need to go to city council and address your grievances. I think everybody that's addressed grievances in city council up to this point's already been trespassed, so. Yeah, they're out of here, y'all. Let's see what we got in the chat. Somebody calling me. Hey, can you guys see everything clearly? Well, part of the problem we're having out here, guys, is the education. The officers don't know the law. And really who it's costing is the citizens, because I know for a fact, I ain't gonna say the details, I know for a fact they don't understand what a legal search is and an illegal search. I'm limited to what I can say as it pertains to that, but another thing I've been witnessing is when people are filming the stops, they love to threaten them with arrest, just based on them standing there. Like, let's say a car gets pulled over. You're saying you have a right to revoke consent of that search at any time. The officers then proceed to try to arrest you based on your free speech alone. You standing here talking and filming is free speech. They're trying to say that it's not. And that's what I was trying to explain to the officer. But they're gone now, guys. I'm about to go in here and get some grocery shopping done before they close. But if I see something else going on, I'll come back live again. Y'all take care. And go watch my last video I just did today and like and comment on it. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.